Hello again, young Star Trek fans. Well, we've got the bridge done, and we've got sick bay done. I did add this on top of the turbo lift. When I turn it on. All right, so the first thing you want to do, and I've already done this, is to put in the turbo lift that goes down to engineering. And I got that all nice and secure in there. And yeah, I taped it down even in the bottom. I also went and I got these circuit boards. And in engineering, not so much in the motion picture and on the Refit Enterprise, but in engineering on the original, they did have like kind of circuit board diagrams on the wall, and that's just what this is supposed to be. Okay, well, let's see. The next thing we should do actually is probably attach this beneath sick bay. So we're going to be attaching primarily the turbo lifts to make sure that, you know, someone can go from the top level down to engineering. Okay, well, this is how the ship looks. There's a bridge, sick bay, main engineering. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of get in there into the turbo lift, and we're going to attach the turbo lift of sick bay to the turbo lift of main engineering. Okay, so I've attached the turbo lift from sick bay to main engineering, and now we should try it out. So here's Dr. McCoy, gets in the turbo lift and gets stuck at the top. Let's see if we can maneuver him out. Come on, Doc. Yeah, and he ends up in main engineering. On his feet even. Okay, that's good. So now what we want to do is actually attach with glue deck, what I have here is deck 2, which then would be deck 3 down here. So we're going to put some glue in between these two levels. Okay, so now I've got the two levels attached with glue, and I'm going to even reinforce that by putting masking tape completely around, so they'll just be stuck together. Okay, now the two levels are completely connected with that tape that goes all the way around. So they're not going anywhere. They're sticking right where they're at. So the question is, what do we do next in engineering? Well, we need a warp core. Let's see what we got. Okay, so since only part of the warp core is going to be visible, because it's just on that one deck that we get to see it, I found some plastic containers, an old prescription bottle, and yeah, I just taped them to. I mean, I just glued them together with Elmer's, and it held pretty well after allowing it to dry for about a day. So I think this is going to be the first thing we put in to main engineering. So we're going to have to put glue on the bottom, glue on the top, and then slide it in. So here we go. Okay, so there we've got our warp core in, and next thing we need to do is put in a basically a control board. Okay, there we've got the main engineering control panel, and next thing we're going to do is put in Scotty. So there we have it. There's main engineering, and it's the bottom level of the turbo lift. The turbo lift will not be going to any of the other modules that we make. They're going to be added onto the back, but so far, look, we've got main engineering. Then we go up, we've got sick bay, And we go up and we've got the bridge. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about main engineering is, yeah, I had some circuit boards I thought looked cool, but you may not want to do that. You may not have circuit boards. You can do anything. You could paint on that back wall. You could just put any kind of greebly you want. Likewise, you can make the warp core out of anything you want too. It could easily be made out of toilet paper and stuff, just like the others. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Next time we're going to be adding on the transporter room. So until then, this is Daddy's Star Trek, signing off.